All right, so we're checking out Denny's QRZ page,
Yeah.
and wow, this guy's got some serious history in ham radio.
Yeah, he's an extra class operator.
K5DCC.
Been at it for like over 50 years.
I mean, think about all the changes he's seen.
It's amazing, right? From back in 68?
Oh, you mean when you had to?
Oh, yeah, back when Morse code was a requirement
Wow.
to get your license.
That's dedication.
It really is.
So QRZ, this is like, I mean, it's kind of like Facebook for hams, right?
Yeah, it's the place to be if you're into amateur radio, that's for sure.
That's where you can connect, show off your setup, your achievements.
Exactly. It's like our own little online community.
And Denny's page here, it's like a window into his world.
Yeah, it gives you a real sense of who he is and what he's all about.
And what is he all about? I mean, what stands out to you from what you've seen?
Well, he calls his approach the Digicom Cafe, which I love that name.
Digicom Cafe.
Yeah, it's like he sees amateur radio as this huge buffet, you know?
Okay.
You don't have to try everything, just pick and choose what you like.
So find your niche, your flavor.
Exactly. Don't get overwhelmed by all the options.
Which is easy to do.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, there's so much out there.
There really is.
So what are some of the things that Denny seems to gravitate towards on this this radio buffet?
Well, one of his big passions is digital radio, especially modes that are really reliable in emergencies, you know, like JS8Kel and VeriChat.
Makes sense, especially with his background.
Yeah, when communication is critical, you need something that works.
You got to be prepared.
Absolutely.
So he's got that practical side to him.
Oh, definitely.
But then there's this other side too, right?
Yeah.
He's not just a hardcore, prepping for the apocalypse kind of ham.
Right. He also sees the value in bringing other people into the fold.
So more the inclusive side of ham radio.
Yeah, like he's a big fan of those VoIP apps like Zello and TeamSpeak.
Which those don't even require a license, right?
Nope, anyone can use them.
So it's like a way to share the fun of radio.
Exactly. Break down those barriers.
I like that.
Yeah, it's all about connecting with people.
And speaking of connecting with people, he's even experimenting with this new app.
Oh yeah, Linkpoon Virtual App, LVA.
LVA, right, what is that, like 90 million frequencies or something crazy like that?
Something like that. Yeah, it's wild.
And it's all over cellular data.
I got it.
So it's like ham radio, but without the radio, I guess.
Kind of, yeah. It's got that push-to-talk functionality.
POC, yeah, that's right.
He's even using it for Skywarn.
Really? I mean, how does that even work with LVA?
Well, he's come up with this system, right?
Yeah.
His main Skywarn frequency on there is 759976.
Okay.
And then, get this, he adds a 2-digit steep code on the end.
So, wait, for Arkansas, it'd be 759-97604.
You got it.
That's clever. It's like it's organized, it's specific.
Exactly.
So he's really thinking about how to use this new technology in practical ways.
He really is.
It's impressive.
It is, it shows that he's not just playing around. He's thinking about how to make a difference.
And I guess that's what I'm picking up from this QRZ page, right?
Yeah.
He's not just into one thing.
Oh, absolutely right.
He's got this wide range of interests.
It's like he's embracing all facets of radio.
And that's really cool to see.
It really is. It's inspiring.
It's like he's saying, hey, there's room for everyone in ham radio.
Exactly. And that's what makes his page so fascinating.
Yeah, it's like a testament to the diversity of the hobby.
It really is. But wait, there's more.
Oh, there's always more with ham radio.
He's also got his GMRS license.
GMRS, right. That's the General Mobile Radio Service.
Yeah, it's become pretty popular lately.
Yeah, I've been seeing it more and more.
It's a good way for people to get into radio without having to, get their ham license.
Yeah, like a stepping stone, sort of.
Exactly.
So what's Denny's GMRS call sign?
WRN731.
WRR731. I like that.
It's cat.
So he's got his ham radio stuff, his GMRS. He's really covering a lot of ground.
Oh, yeah, and get this. He's also into Meshtastic.
Meshtastic.
It's a LoRa mesh networking thing. It's pretty cool.
Okay, you're going to have to break that down for me.
So basically, it's a way to create this network of devices that can communicate with each other.
Like walkie-talkies.
Kind of, but more sophisticated. They use radio waves to form this mesh network.
Okay, so even if one device is out of range, the message can still hop to another one.
Exactly. It's very resilient, especially for emergencies and stuff.
That's pretty amazing.
And it's really cost effective, which is a big plus.
So what's Denny doing with Meshtastic?
Well, he's actually got his local club involved, the Tri-Lakes Amateur Radio Club over in Branson.
Oh, wow. So he's really bringing it to the community.
Yeah, they're using it to build this emergency communications network.
That's fantastic.
It's like a modern-day version of a repeater network, but even better.
So they're all connected through these Meshtastic devices.
And they're even using something called MQTT.
MQTT. Okay, now you're really losing me.
It stands for Message Queuing Telemetry Transport.
Okay, that clears things right up.
Basically, it lets them connect the mesh network to the internet.
So they're not just limited to talking to each other within the network.
Right. They can share information with a wider audience if needed.
That's incredibly powerful, especially in an emergency.
Oh, yeah. The possibilities are endless.
So Denny's not just into the technical side of all this. He's really thinking about how it can be used to help people.
Absolutely. That's what makes him so unique. You know, he sees the bigger picture.
And I guess that's what makes his QRZ page so interesting. It's like it's a reflection of who he is.
Yeah, it's not just about antennas and radios. It's about community.
Yeah.
Or helping others, about making a difference.
It's about the human connection.
Exactly.
Which at the end of the day is really what ham radio is all about.
Couldn't have said it better myself. And it all ties back to his Digicom Cafe idea.
Oh yeah, that buffet of options.
Right. It's not about limiting yourself. It's about finding what you enjoy, what works for you.
What speaks to your inner ham, so to speak.
Like, exactly. So, you know, if you're visiting Denny's QRZ page and you're feeling a little lost, like, where do I even start?
Yeah, it can be overwhelming.
Just remember Denny's story. He's been doing this for over half a century.
He's seen it all.
And he's still exploring. He's still finding new things to get excited about.
Which is awesome. It's like, it shows that there's always something new to discover in ham radio.
Always.
And no matter how long you've been in it.
No matter what your interests are, you know, there's a place for you.
And that's a really powerful message.
It is. And Denny's a great example of that.
He really is. He's like a walking, talking embodiment of that spirit.
So, you know, if you're curious about LVA, go check it out.
If you want to try Meshtastic, give it a shot.
Maybe there's a digital mode you've always been meaning to try.
Just go for it, you know?
Yeah.
Jump in.
Don't be afraid to experiment, to learn, to connect with other hams.
That's what it's all about.
That's the beauty of ham radio.
So to Denny, K5DCC, we salute you, sir.
A true pioneer.
And to everyone listening, thanks for joining us on this deep dive.
It's been a pleasure.
And remember, keep exploring, keep learning, and most importantly, keep connecting.
73.